Leeds United versus Liverpool, Sunday, 4:30 p.m. at Ellen Road. This was in one of the games of the season last season, and it was the opening one as well at Anfield last year. This year, there is something quite exciting for Liverpool fans and Mohamed Salah fans. He scored 99 goals in 161 Premier League appearances, and he could become the fifth fastest player to reach 100 goals alongside Alan Shearer, Harry Kane, Sergio Aguero, and Thierry Henry, the only others to do it in a quicker amount of games. Where do you rank him amongst those guys? I can't help but see that list of names and ask you that kind of question, because is he one of those that right now we're not, with so many exciting players in the Premier League, we're maybe missing the point on him and how consistent and fantastic he's been?
I think he's underrated by many people, possibly undervalued as well by many people. I think he's got almost 40 assists, maybe 38, 39 assists during that time as well in the Premier League. It's astounding to be involved in virtually 140 goals in 161 games. I mean, it's totally remarkable, but I think so much credit was given to Jurgen Klopp, the manager, for turning things around at Liverpool during that period. And of course, the style of play that he brought to Liverpool as well, that maybe the credit wasn't given to Mohamed Salah as much. I think another thing is, and the Liverpool fans will tell you this, is he does miss quite a few chances. So I think, again, that changed the perception around him. Also, I think one of the things that has been difficult for Mohamed Salah's reputation, in terms of people thinking he's one of the world's best, is he's put up Messi and Ronaldo numbers. But because Messi and Ronaldo have been doing it for so long, people almost thought it was normal. I mean, it's just not normal what Mohamed Salah has done during his time at Liverpool. It's extraordinary, incredible. If it wasn't for the other two, he probably would have won the Ballon d'Or 2 or 3 times already. He's been absolutely sensational. One of the best players in Premier League history, one of the best players in Liverpool's history. Yeah, he might miss a few chances here or there, but he's scoring worldies every week. He's getting assists every week. He doesn't seem like he's slowing down whatsoever. He's in absolutely fantastic shape. I know new contracts on the table. Give the man what he wants.
And so I think the two things for me when I'm looking at that list, Alan Shearer, central striker, that what Ronaldo will be now. Harry Kane, exactly the same, really. Sergio Aguero, exactly the same. So then you've got the likes of Thierry Henry, and then say someone like Ronaldo, who was able to score those goals from a wider position at times, and then Mohamed Salah. And I think you put him in that bracket in terms of overall play. Those strikers are wonderful, and it's a very specific skill set for that. But for Salah to be as brilliant as he's been with his dribbling as well, and also he's never injured. So consistent, so consistent. That gets forgotten as well. I'm intrigued to see how it crystallizes with him. I think because he's going to have a couple more years, obviously, you would expect at Liverpool. I think he will be right up there. I heard.
For you, though.
Yeah, go for it.
Is he the best player at Liverpool?
Is he the best player at Liverpool? Oof. Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah. Well,
Alisson's probably the best goalkeeper in the world right now.
Yeah. Oh, those are the two. I think it's between those three. I think we'd be doing it ourselves. We'd be underrating him once again if we didn't put him above them. I think I do put him above them.
Better than Van Dijk?
Van Dijk's close. They're so different. I would say that the consistency of his goals, and I'm not it's not Virgil van Dijk's fault that he gets injured, but that, that takes away an element of it. For him to come there and be so consistent for so many seasons, I think it just the expectations are so high that we don't give him that glory that he deserves. I actually think I would put him above Van Dijk. Van Dijk has just come back and is apparently completely fine. He limped off after the game in the week, and Jurgen Klopp texted him and said, are you fit? He went 100%, 200%. So he's back. Alisson, Firmino, Fabinho, at the time of recording, we're still waiting on the possibility of a ban there from FIFA. I think it's one that if we're going to dare to make a prediction on it, we're skeptical, aren't we, Hugh, on those players missing this game against Leeds United. And Leeds United go into it without winning a game so far this season, a sort of patchy draw against Burnley, and a very disappointing game at the start of the season against, one of those big sides in Manchester United. What do you think about Leeds United this season? Obviously, last year, surprised probably people that weren't aware of how they played in the Championship. That style overall worked. This season, we're expecting more of the same. But is that going to hurt them against teams like Liverpool, like Man United?
I think so. I think in a game like this, it can go one or two ways. When you go away from home, when you're at home and you play Liverpool last season, a 1-1 draw, but you go away from home at the start of the season, play exactly the same way, and there's goals flying in at either end, and it's a 4-3, and Mohamed Salah scores a hat-trick, and you wonder this time around whether there will be a more pragmatic lead in these games against the big sides. That's what I'm really intrigued to see, because for me personally, I look at the Leeds back four, I look at their goalkeeper, and I think actually the best form of defence is probably going to be attack for this team. I just don't think that is the way to play against Liverpool. I think they'll love that. The Leeds United fans, I think, are going to be a big factor in this game. They're going to be right behind their team. There's going to be less players in that Leeds squad who went on international duty as well. So maybe they've had more time together just to look ahead to this match. But I think in reality, you've got to say that Liverpool should be winning this game. I think, of course, if their Brazilians don't play, that will be a huge miss for them. But I think if Leeds United play more open, I just don't see how you can stop the likes of Mohamed Salah from getting on the score sheet. It's impossible.
Hi guys, James Allcott here from ESPN's Football Forecast. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to check out more, make sure you subscribe to ESPN UK.